This is Randall Phillips from PDB Group Venture, plumber turned business and event consultant. After I say that enough, I'm going to finally get it where it belongs to me, but I'm working on it. That's what this is all about. It's a work in progress. Today, before we get started, I'd like to let you know that this segment once again is brought to you by LK Metters Agency Inc. and Open Door Business Workshop. We love them. They're awesome. Today we're going to talk about cash flow strategies. When you hear the term cash flow, it used to intimidate me because I did not have a lot of cash flow. So I would say, I don't want to talk about something that I'm not well versed in. However, I learned that cash flow can mean a lot of different things, which came to my mind by reading and investing in all of these books and things by Robert Kiyosaki. And there's a guy out there doing a line right now, so forgive that. But anyway, cash flow strategies, I'm going to tell you a story of what a good cash flow strategy could be. Even people who don't like rap music, the hip hop culture, any of that, everybody's familiar with Jay-Z. And I'm going to go back in time with Jay-Z with, I'm going to call it the team of Jay-Z and Damon Dash. Jay-Z's cash flow strategy that I read somewhere or heard it or whatever, when they first wanted to get discovered and let people know from a marketing standpoint the skill and talent that he had as a rapper, the traditional route would have been, of course, to get a record label to say, oh man, you're great, let's give you all this money and sign you and happily ever after, which usually doesn't ever happen. Well, that combination team of Damon Dash and Jay-Z started making their own product and selling it out of the trunk of their car. And a lot of other people took suit and started doing that. And what ended up happening, the message that they were sending and the style of how they were doing their rap, people started taking notice because they flooded the market with their material. That's a cash flow strategy. One of the things that's a cash flow strategy that I would suggest, I'm going to give you a little secret tip from me, is get yourself involved in speaking engagements. Get yourself involved in any kind of situation where you can devote a little bit of your time and expertise and let people know how what you do can change their life. And then when a person appreciates the change that was made, you should say to them at that moment, I have this offering. I have this call to action, which is a cash flow strategy. I think about Robert Kiyosaki and all the things that he do and also does, and also Donald Trump. Both of these guys have, Robert Kiyosaki is a multi-millionaire, Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire. But despite the fact that both of them have a lot more money than most of us have, they have cash flow strategies built into what they do. Everything is set up in such a way where they give you information, you benefit from it, and anybody that appreciates having a tip that can help them make more money or make changes in life, you instinctively go, man, I feel good about this. What should I do? That's called the call to action. You should have something in place at that moment for people to say, did you like what I said to you? Yeah, I did. I really could see I could benefit from that. Okay, here's the next step. We have this item, whether it be a CD, DVD, your book. You should make a book like I'm making. And this will give you more details and more insight on what I have to offer. So many times, because of a lack of sales skill, people will say things like, I don't want to sell anybody. I don't want to make people feel like I'm giving them a pitch. Well, the reason why people don't want to give people a pitch, which you shouldn't call it ever a pitch, you should call it a presentation, because that's really what it is. they don't feel comfortable because in the back of their mind, they don't see value in what they're offering. The things that I'm sharing on this vlog are valuable. How do I know that they're valuable? I've used them in my life, and they've changed my life, and I've actually practically used them. So it's just like when you're in school. If you get the information from your professor or teacher and you do nothing with it, you can't convincingly tell somebody else, you know what, you need to go to that teacher because they're good, if you didn't do anything with it. You just can't do it. It doesn't make sense. It's bad math. You plus not using information equals no success, basically. So I say to you today, good cash flow strategies involve learning how to sell, which we talked about throughout this whole vlog week. We're going to be talking about selling because this is the essence, people. We need to get starting with North Fulton County, Atlanta, in Georgia. We're going to get people selling effectively. That is my mission. That is my goal. That's all I have for today because I went out over time, but this is Randall Phillips, plumber turned business and event consultant. I have some more vlogs coming up. Give me a shout at media@pdbgroupventure.com. Thank you so much for staying on this journey with me. You take care.